I want to show you how I'm colour coding at the moment. What you'll notice if you look at my bullet journal is that this is this week, or at the moment. I don't really have a weekly spread, but this is everything brought forward from March that I'm working on. This is just lists of like bills and groceries and shopping, and this is Monday, today. What you'll notice is that there's a lot of colour because I colour code things. For those of you who've seen my videos before, you know my colour coding, but my basic colour coding is orange is class stuff, pink is YouTube and other work, purple is stuff that is just me, personal stuff, yellow is appointments or things that require me to have to go out of the house, or dates as well. Green is money, blue is boring stuff like admin and laundry and things like that. Now, the thing I've always found with colour coding is my eye is drawn to what stands out best on the page. And if you highlight everything, nothing really stands out. So what I've been doing for the last couple of months, and it is working, strangely enough, is uncolour coding. Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. I'm a black pen and highlighter kind of girl, and I use my friction pens. Now, my friction highlighters are erasable, if you're not familiar with them. You can't use them in combination with a friction pen, okay? So if you're a dedicated friction pen lover, you're going to have a problem using this method unless you swap your pen, because if you write down something in your friction pen and then you, when it dries, highlight it and then you erase your highlighter, guess what happens? So you do need to use a permanent pen with this, okay? You can't use a non-permanent pen with your friction highlighters. But I always write in permanent black pen anyway, so that's not a problem for me. I don't any longer use bullet points in my bullet journal, which might sound odd, but I don't see the need to differentiate between different types of bullet points because of my colour coding system. The only thing I do is, like, this one is in yellow, so it stands out anyway, but I need to remember to do that this week. It's important, so it gets a star next to it. If I've got something that gets moved forward, then that will get an arrow next to it to show that I've moved it forward or rescheduled it. I'll also do things like time-sensitive stuff. Like this one, I need to call somebody about the dog food. That's a 9 to 5 thing. You know, people who work normal hours. So I'll star that so I don't forget to do it during the day, because I don't want to get to 10 o'clock tonight and think, oh, damn, I didn't ring Bill. So that's pretty much it as far as my bullet coding goes, because my colour coding or uncolour coding does that for me. So this is what I do. This is everything I need to do or have needed to do or whatever, and I would normally do this as I went along. Obviously, I wouldn't do this all in one go. I'm doing it all in one go. I've saved it all for you so that I can show you what I do. Let's start with a very simple one. This was my shopping list that I needed to get when I went into town on Friday. So, hair dye. Yep, I got that one. Desk easel. Yes, I picked that up. Detailed acrylic brushes, yep, I picked those up. SDHC card, I didn't find one of those. Tablets, picked those up. I didn't get my allergy meds because they didn't have any. Apparently everybody's got hay fever this week. I did get my vitamins. Picture nails, I picked those up. I picked up some more hooks. Cable ties they were out of. Wonky chomps I forgot. The dogs are not happy. I picked up a set of step ladders. I have ordered that on eBay, and I didn't pick up any curtain hooks because they didn't have the right size. So I'm just going to refill these two. So that's my shopping list. Now, straight away you can see that all of these are still money related because the bullet points are still highlighted in green. But as soon as you look at that list, it's perfectly obvious without having to change anything in terms of the bullet points or cross anything out or anything else. I did cross out because I was waiting to colour code. That's the only reason. It was just purely for my own benefit. But everything that has green next to it, that was something to do with shopping. It cost me money, but I've bought it, so I've unhighlighted it. These that are still highlighted, they're going to cost me money and I still don't have them. Okay? Groceries. Haven't done my grocery shopping yet, so I'll leave that as it is. Bills. I need to do the gas when I go to do the grocery shopping. I've done the electric. I've paid that. I've paid the council tax. I've got to pay Virgin Media this week, and I've paid my credit card. That's done. So all I'm left with now is Virgin Media and my gas. You see how this works? So let's look at the rest of this. I've deliberately been keeping stuff for you. My videos, what I do is I put the name of the video and then I put film, edit, upload. So I've got 3 sections. And I just put F, E and U so that I know what I'm doing with it. Okay, I'll just show you that up close. Okay. Because I might film a video, but I might not edit it for a couple of days. So I need to know where I'm up to. I haven't updated this bit yet. I need to do that this morning. That's one of my jobs. However, this one is done. It's got 3 boxes. So I can unhighlight that one. But I still know that that task there was for a class task because classes are in orange. I've also done this one. Again, I still know that it's a class task because the little box next to it, the bullet point, is in orange. What else have I done? I emailed girls about that. So one of my admin tasks has been done. But I still know that that was an admin task. I've emailed her, so that can come off as well. Those I still need to do. So what have I got up on this list? Remember, this is stuff that I would have been doing as I went along last week. I don't highlight it all and then remove it all in one go. This is just, I'm showing you how I do it. So when I came back from shopping on Thursday, I would have marked these off. As I paid my bills last week, I would have marked them off. And when I go and do the grocery shopping, I'll mark off what I get, leave what I don't, and mark off the gas because the gas will be paid when I go and do the groceries. Okay? As I film things here and I finish it, I will mark these off as well. I don't do it all in one go on a Monday morning. I'm just doing that to show you how I do it. So any of this is my non-urgent list, so probably not done any of this that I remember. That one is important and I put it on there because it's something I need to post, and I've already got a list of posts that I need to do there. So I can remove that one because I've put it onto another section, and in fact it was listed as purple originally, but now it's something that I'm going to do when I'm out, so I'm going to mark it in yellow, which is what I've marked it as there. okay? And because it's scheduled for another day, there we go. Now, at some point this week, either Thursday or Friday, I'm going into town, and that's when I'll do those. So when I go into town, I'll look on here and see what there is that I need to do. But it takes it out of this, I need to do all this list. It's something I can forget about now until I'm going into town, and then I'll check on it. I haven't done that yet, I haven't done that yet. That has not been moved. Now, that was originally blue. That's my bedroom spring clean, and I really wanted to get it done in March. It didn't get done in March, obviously. It's not getting done in April, and it may not even get done in May. So I've put it in the non-urgent list, and I've highlighted it in purple instead of blue, because blue is admin, housework, things that I really need to do. So this week, or today rather, I really need to put the laundry on. So I've put that in blue. But my bedroom spring clean, it can wait. It's not that important. So I've put it into the purple category because it's something I want to do for me in my own time, as and when I have time. As opposed to laundry, I need to put the laundry on today. As soon as I finish filming, washing machine needs to go on. Upload videos for somebody, that's been done. So I can mark that off. And cleaning the yard, I did that on Sunday, so that is done as well. And then we're on to today. Now, obviously we're partway through today, so some of this I've done. I explained this bit in yesterday's video when I was setting it up, so hopefully that all makes sense. Setting up this, get those. I need to call Bill in a minute. I'll do that when I've finished filming this. Payments due, right. Council tax, I've done that one. Netflix, I've sorted that out. I needed to cancel my membership. Virgin Media, I'll pay at the end of the week. Pay the dog food, I've done that this morning. Check with Martin for date night. I've texted him about that, so he'll get back to me later. Post stuff this week. I'll leave that highlighted because although I've put it on here, I need to have it, I need to post stuff. It needs to be in the front of my mind when I go and do my errands. So the list of what I need to post is there, but don't forget to post stuff is here in my face where I can't miss it. And then again, top up the gas and buy groceries. And that is these. And as soon as I've done those, again, when I finish filming, I'll pop up the shop and do those. That'll get marked off as well. Now for my dates, you'll notice I highlight my dates in yellow. That's simply so that when I'm flicking through, you can see, oh, that's yellow, so that must be something to do with dates. That must be a weekly or a monthly or a tracker or something, whereas this one is pink, so that must be YouTube. Okay, but all of these are uncoloured. Why are they uncoloured? Because those are dead. Those are finished. So as and when I finish this list for Monday, when I finish the last thing on the Monday list, I will unhighlight Monday. Now that could be on Tuesday or it could be on Thursday or whatever. I don't carry things forward. If I have something on my list that doesn't get done today, e.g. laundry, tomorrow I've probably got as much as I'm going to use on this list today. So I'll put tomorrow's down. This is what I would do tomorrow morning. I'll come in here and I'll put Tuesday, the 26th. What am I going to focus on for Tuesday? I'm going to be filming and editing. And I'm not sure yet whether that's going to be YouTube or class stuff. The editing is likely to be class stuff, so I'll put that in orange. But the filming is probably going to be YouTube. But I haven't decided yet. It depends how today goes. And then I'll highlight Tuesday, so I know it's an active day. And once all this is done, or moved forward, perhaps to next week or something, those will be unhighlighted, and then this will get unhighlighted. So I know when I'm flicking through, oh, Monday, I've done Monday, Tuesday, I've done Tuesday, oh, I've still got something on Wednesday that I haven't done. So you can see here, this is a finished week. That was February's brought forward and 1 week in March, because if you haven't seen my other videos, I was sick the whole of March. I only had 2 days where I was actually feeling like I could do something, and that's when I wrote my list. I didn't get any of it done, it all got moved forward, but you know. So these are dates, they got unhighlighted because they're past, they're not relevant anymore. Anything from February has been moved forward to March, anything from March has now been moved forward to April. So as soon as that moving forward is done, this gets unhighlighted here. This is all class stuff. How do I know? It's orange. This is all blue stuff and it didn't get done. Why is it still highlighted? Why hasn't it been brought forward? Oh, it's my bedroom spring clean list. Well, there's no point in rewriting it because I don't know when I'm going to do it. It's here. I know it's there. You know, if I need to remember that it's there, I can put a sticky tab or something. I use these little page marker flags in different colours. So I could put a blue page marker on that just to say, oh, there's a blue list there. But I can see it when I flick through anyway. I don't need to write an index because I can see it. It's right there. Monday, everything's done. How do I know? Because there's no yellow highlight. Tuesday, everything's done or moved forward. How do I know? There's no yellow highlight. Same with Wednesday, same with Thursday. But I know most of what I did on that day was personal stuff and money stuff. I also have an orange highlight here, but I don't have orange on the list. Well, that means I must have worked from this list. Okay, so it's all, to me, it's very logical. If I have to do an additional list, then I will put it on an appropriate coloured post-it note. So this was a list of things I had to take to the bank. In order to sort something out, I had to take a whole list of different things, and I wrote it on a post-it note so it would stand out easily. Okay, I quite often do that with things like this as well. I'll put a post-it note there, but I've run out of green post-it notes, so I couldn't use a post-it note today. This is all pink, so straight away I can see it's something to do with YouTube, or it's something to do with work that is not class stuff or admin. It's something else. Okay, so all of this is, it gets unhighlighted as I go along. Same with these. Here we've got my videos that I'm doing for this week. I've only at the moment put up the 3 that I know I'm going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the week yet. I've got to work that out. I've already done Bullet Journal Monday. That's already up and scheduled. It happened yesterday. So that I can unhighlight. But I'll leave the pink bullet so I know it was a YouTube video. I mean, it's in the YouTube column anyway, but I leave the pink bullet anyway. It went up, it was done. If it doesn't have a pink highlight, then it didn't get done, it got rescheduled. That one's been done, so that can come off. So now you can see that nothing stands out except these 2, which are the ones that I still need to do. Well, this is one I'm doing now, and this is the one I'm going to do next. I also, with my days at the side, I highlight the whole month to begin with, and then I unhighlight as I go, so I can see straight away, where am I up to? Oh, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday the 26th. How do I know? Because that's the first highlight. Tomorrow I will unhighlight that and we'll be on to Wednesday. Okay, so that is how I colour code. I would also normally colour code this lot, but it's 3 days till the end of the month, 4 days till the end of the month. There's no point in colour coding that now because this is all going to get rewritten into May anyway. And with the class stuff, you'll see that I write it in, I do the same thing, anything that didn't get done is still highlighted in orange. So that's stuff that I still need to catch up on. And then I've got my overall thing here, which is where I write in pencil what I'm going to do on what days. This is not up to date yet. I've got to fill in some of this because I've already done it. So that is how I uncolour code. And for me, it's working because all I need is my highlighters and my black pen. And if I'm out and about or I don't have my highlighters with me, it doesn't matter because all I've got to do is write things in. You know, first thing on Tuesday morning, I could be lying in bed and I could sit and write my list of what I want to get done today. I can highlight it later and colour code it. And then I take off the colour codes so I know what I've done and what I've achieved and what I've finished. So, for instance, I don't have a YouTube list. I usually have a YouTube list, so I'll put that in here. So, Bujo, Monday, set up. That was the one we did yesterday. Bujo, colour codes. That's today's. Pagan Parcel, which is Beltane. Need to do that one, just arrived yesterday. I've got a subscription box to do that I need to do this week. I need to do a vlog sometime this week. Haven't decided what else I'm going to do. Now, normally I would highlight all of those and unhighlight them as I go, but I haven't done my vlog yet, so I'll highlight that. Haven't done this one yet, I'll highlight that. Haven't done this one yet, I'll highlight that. I'm doing this one now, but it's not finished, so I'll highlight it. This one's done, so only the bullet needs to be highlighted because I would have highlighted it and then undone it as soon as I'd finished. So as soon as I've finished editing this one, I will uncolour code it. And again, as I do with my class videos, filmed, edited, uploaded. Because I might film several all in one go and then edit several all in one go. And then I might leave them uploading overnight. Or I might film one and then edit it and upload it because it's due now. That one was done yesterday. This one is being filmed now. That one's being filmed in a minute when I finish this one, so that one will get ticked off and so on. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. If you do have any questions, ask me down below. What I'll do is probably later in the week in my vlog, I'll just sort of show you what I've done and how it's changed since now and how I've worked through the rest of the week and added things on. Because like I say, I don't move things forward from Monday onto another day. I will move it from Monday into next week, or I will move it from April into next month. But if it's within the week, I don't bother. I just write it down. And as I go through, you know, I'll do everything that I need to do on Tuesday, but I'll also look at Monday and say, is there anything on Monday that I really should have done? And if there's something that I do need to do on Monday that I don't get done, that'll get starred and that'll be the first thing I do on Tuesday. So I don't physically move it down, I just star it to show that it needs to be done first. So stars for Monday get done first if they can be done, and then I'll move on to Tuesday's list. Hopefully that will make sense as we go along. And then with my week, as I go along, I will highlight this and decide what I'm doing for the rest of the week, what I'm concentrating on. So once I've done filming today and tomorrow, I will decide what I'm going to do Wednesday. Wednesday I might do admin, or I might spend a day doing accounts, which I need to do this week. I need to put that on the list actually, because that's an important one that I have to do this week. Provisional accounts. So that will go in green. But it's important, and I don't want to forget to do it. And of the things that are important, that is the most important. So I'm going to highlight the star in yellow, so I can't miss that. You know, the first thing I do is I'll look at all these and go, oh, what's this? Oh, that one's really important. I need to do that one first. So it's prioritising using colour and then deprioritising by removing the colour. So anything that's no longer coloured no longer needs to be worried about. But at the same time, I don't need to worry about messing around changing bullet points or ticking things off or crossing things off or anything else. It's just unhighlight it and that's it. The only thing I do is if something is completely cancelled, I will scribble it out. And you'll see that quite a lot. Like here, for instance, if I change something completely, I'll scribble it out. I'll let you know how I get on with this. Like I said, this is a bit of an experiment, but so far, for the last 3 months, it's been working. But in February, I was experimenting with a lot of different things. In March, I didn't get a chance to use anything. And in April, I've been ignoring my bullet journal, basically. I really haven't. I mean, we're on the last week of April, and this is all I've got. So I really haven't been using it to its full potential because I've just been winging it, basically. It's a very bad habit that when I get really, really busy, I stop using my bullet journal, and I have to get out of that habit, which is part of the reason I've been doing these bullet journals this week, so that I have to use my bullet journal because I've got to show it to you guys. So towards the end of the week, I will show you how I've moved on with this and how the colour gradually disappears and moves on to later in the week and so on. Hope that makes sense. Any questions, ask me down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope you have a great week. See you in the next video. Bye.